Are you also looking up the sky? This is cake splitting, and I really should not be making videos in these times, but in our usual spot, following the pipe, because the time is really tight and rushing to a point that I would be busy in doing other things than making videos. Following the pipe at our usual spot, which arrives in our secret usual spot, a facility that is a hideout and a secret hiding place for carrying our undercover project. And before we venture into the unknown and venture into our adventure, I would run a small clip of that. I have a toy ready for you, and a flying flock will carry out the time. This will be an introduction for the children, since this is going to be a safety airbag device that provides cushions in case of collisions, which will be installed in a school bus. So it's a it's a title that has been arranged carefully. That is a airbag that is going to be installed in a school bus for collision reasons. That is likely to be a very interesting device that can and could save the life of your children. It's a very interesting device, and this is the owner of a company which is in the private sector. I am the head of the firms, and also this is an invitation. Those of you who would like to help by accompany the project, and those of you who would like to simply journey along, you are welcome. And this is Piece of Heaven, the name of the company in English, and I'm the chief of the operations. Welcome, my guest. And it's an airbag that is the only safe strategical umbrella that I could think of to introduce these little kids and these little instruments for the school bus in case of accidents and collisions that would occasionally happen, would in the worst case would take away the lives of the next generation. So Flying Fox is a co-access fighter which has a dual rotor. We fly with the concept of a propeller like this, which is in air, which the device flow in the mediums we know as the air. When your hands flipped rapidly, you would move the air. That's one aspect of it. You see these hands right now, it occupied in the space of air as well as it occupied in the fabrics of electromagnetic fields. As much as you can fly your craft in the air, you also can operate your craft, you also can operate this airbag, this round shaped airbag in the field of electromagnetisms. So this is why I call it the interesting kids in the beginnings. So the coaxial helicopter fly with a I forgot the dish, but however, fly with a dual rotor in order to control the direction of the helicopter of Flying Fox you have just seen. I would like to take a circle. The direction control will be, we have 3 points. I take 3 point A, B, and C. The circular dish responsible for control would be holding holding A and B constant. C, in the case of this coaxial craft, in the case of maneuvering in the air, C would be your joysticks. While A and B hold constant, if you lift up C, it would give you, C is, I'm not going into detail, but while C is lifted and A and B remains at the same spot and held constant, unchanged, the full direction control will be forwards. While you hold C and this point constant, B would be your joystick to control the direction, while C and this spot hold constant. If you shift B, the direction would result on sideways. This is a simple model that it can fly in the air. Can we fly in a fly? It's an airbag. It's an airbag. A safety device will be implemented in a school bus. Can we make this airbag operate in an electromagnetical field, which is somehow gives a much faster response time in the case of accidents before it's too late for these airbags to be triggered. The purpose of the airbag is to provide air cushions in the worst case to save the lives of your children. Alright? A spiral has been prepared, and we will look into the control in the electromagnetical fields that will provide us a much better response times compared to the case of operating in a physical air situations, which the electromagnetical field is a light year higher in terms of response time, and it expects us to be a much better solution to operate not in the air but in the electromagnetical field. A spiral has been prepared. If you look into this case, which is a tetrahedrons, we will bring the tetrahedrons into a form of the stars. I use the term star as with the time being, which two stars has been prepared. One in the odd number, the other pair in the even numbers, with the same principle as in the air. In the case of the, excuse me,